services of health. I have also a background of military like my sister. I have a background of politics, but I'm no longer a politician. I am now a senior civil servant in this city, even if I don't have a budget. But in the next, I think, 8 months, I will also be getting it. So I will also be that field. I represent the head of state in this city, and one of my major role, on top of security being the paramount one, is to monitor all government and non-government services in the city. So I'm happy we have private players with us here. We appreciate, because as you are well aware, government does not have resources to deliver full blast of these services. But we partner with the development partner in private players to ensure they cover gaps we have. But however, ever since I came here, I think the rating is that Mufumbo have been there and their performance gives me hope. In Namatala, I was there at night, but I also really appreciated. Even when I saw people in at night, that's why you don't see me much that side. Do you think there is any other that their performance is promising to help government deliver its services? But for private players, you are excellent. And I want to assure you that you have my support and total government support. Wherever you have issues, even if at night, let us know where we can help. We also help, because what you are doing is a very big contribution to the country. When I came to this city, most of the people in this city wanted to resist my coming here, both civil servants and the community around, who do the wrong things. But I told them I'm a fighter. For me, people who have worked with me, like the principal, a senior assistant secretary here, she knows me. I'm a fighter, especially on matters of service delivery. We can fight as long as I know that fight is for the public good. So I'm here. I clocked one year on 7th September. I'm now beginning the second year. But what I want to appreciate is that everyone now has accepted to live with me. Because is there any health facility I've ever gone there and say, I don't have fuel, can you give me 20,000 for fuel? Is there, including the CHO? I'm not that type. Because the government gives me money, I cannot follow this small primary good, this money what funds there. I want you to use those ones to improve services as a decided by government. But one thing I've discovered is that some of you really actually don't know why you are in those positions. It is the reason I'm saying this. I do not want to begin on a positive note. You would maybe walk out before I say it. That's why I wanted to begin with that, then I will compliment later on. I come to your facility to find out what is going on. I get information from all the people who want services to go well in this city. Then I come to your facility. I found you by 9. In fact, in Nakaroke, I went there. But there has been a very big cry in Nakaroke. But I say, let me go. I left. For me, I wake up very early. By 7, I'm on IUIU every Tuesday. I don't ask anybody to give me fuel because the fuel government gives me is what I use. From Nakaluk, I went to, from IUIU, I went to Nakaluk. I reached there at around 8:40. But I found there only 2 staff. One was a midwife who was on duty. She has not been relieved. Another one told me that he was an information somebody. Those were the only staff at the site. Then I wait up to 9 is when they call each other, including the person who was just in the staff quarters there. By 9 I had not reported. He came because I'm there. Members, I will work on whoever is defiant in realigning the wish and vision of government to deliver services in the city. Then after I leave, you see her. You begin even intimidating patients and other community members who gave me news to ensure that we align services in the area. You intimidate them. It shall not take place again in the city. And on that note, the CHO, I've already talked to the town clerk. He told me it's coming from the training is going for. I want you to realize staff in the city. Any staff who has stayed over 3 years should be moved from that facility and go to another facility. These are not our homes. You know, when you pitch camp there, you grow horns, and you even call me and say, we are going to close the facility. Is it yours? Even when you strike, you have no powers to close our facility. That's why you say you strike, but let us get skeleton staff within those facilities to do services. I was not happy with Nakaroke, and I'm not happy with it. Members, I don't think there is anybody I've ever called, give me 10,000 and I've gone without lunch. If I don't have lunch, I stay in my office there. Even at the city here, I've never asked somebody to take me for tea because I fear. Once I take your tea, I will get compromised. To talk about you, I will say, but I gave you my tea. I don't want that. Except my fellow officers like these ones who are community positive, oriented, who want the services to deliver like the leaders here. If he gave me, that's why the other time I told you, Hatuli gave me 40,000. You remember when we were in a meeting here of disaster? I told you because he gave me with a positive note. Ask him, he was in Ibungo. For me, you will abuse, you will call, you will send phones everywhere, but as long as you are not doing the right thing, man, oh no. It's a job. So CHO, I'm not happy with the Nakalute, and really to find that even they have refused to commission an approved management committee. I'm not talking to anybody. For me, when I talk, I base on evidence. I'm basing on evidence. They have refused to commission an approved health management committee, which was approved in May. I have a copy of a letter from the town clerk. I have a minute of the council. I have the members are still alive. We shall not allow that impunity to happen in the city where I'm representing the head of state. That arrogance, I will tap into it and ensure I crush it. Because you are well aware, my minister, don't you think that I found here untouchable? But I touched them as long as they were doing the wrong thing. I would touch anybody. because that is the law. We cannot be charged with delivering services and actually become a problem to service delivery. We even fail to monitor and manage the units we have, and we have even guts to fire back in a hostile manner. I will not tolerate that in this city. I went there when a mother who went there to deliver did not find an attendant. He called me. I feared, because he had called me. If that lady got a problem at that time, when she had called me, I would be the problem. I drove from my sleep. It was 10:30. Went up to Namakwekwe. There was only an askari. A person who was detailed for the evening was sick. He had a cannula on her hand. He could not administer a delivery in any way, even if I'm not a health worker. Then when I went to Samaga, even the first gate was locked with the padlock. I had to bang it for 15 minutes. That is when the askari, I think Omai was in his work, the other side. The askari ran, came to the gate. He passed the hand inside and opened the padlock. We entered. The maternity was locked. That is when the midwife says, I'm closing, I'm coming. Then she has even the guts to tell me, you know, we don't have where to sleep here. Who tells you that when you are a midwife at night, you are supposed to sleep? So members, I'm saying this because once you don't deliver services appropriately, you annoy the people. And when you annoy the people, government gets problems. It is criticized. And when we tell you improve, you either improve, or if you don't want, you resign and go home. Who tells you that if you resign, that post will remain vacant? Are you not working with volunteers in your places? They are there. So members, when we have employed you, please do our work we pay for. I will not go for your wedding. I will not go for your birthday. That one I will not go. But when you are in our health facility where I'm supposed to monitor like this, I have to be there. I worked with him in Wengo. You saw how I put things right. Even up to now, people are still saying Washaki will come back. By those who didn't want to work, were against me. By the fortunate thing, even those who didn't want to work, but I worked with them. Actually, wherever I meet them, they say, we thought you were witch hunting us, Kumbe. You were mentoring us. Actually, there are performers everywhere they go, including her. So members, as I join you to mobilize for these child integrated days, let us repent. For you who are defiant, let us repent and leave this room with a new direction of having empathy for the people you deliver service to, and ensuring government performs, so that my authority, when it comes to face the service commission in 2026, the service commission will say, health tick, education tick, this tick. Then once he's returned, I also stand a chance of what? Of also being retained if I survive an act up to that day of what? Of election. But for me, even if I'm not an RCC or an RDC, I grew up knowing that every citizen has a duty to play in any community. So even if I'm not an RCC and I found an in charge who is misbehaving, I still deal with you because the law allows me as a citizen who is patriotic. So you don't think that if they lay me down, you survive me. No. What will make you survive me is doing the right thing. You see, I'm 60 years. But I've been an RCC and RDC for only 4 years. But you think you knew me during these 4 years? You knew me 30, 40 years ago. So which means I have capacity at my own to be relevant in the society. Eh? My former counselor is there, he was a youth counselor. Naguti was a youth counselor. She was a very good performer.